Hey guys, IWonderMar here. We are back with another Forza Horizon 5 video, and today we have the 2009 Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series, and I'm excited to play around with this car today. So some background information on the SL65 AMG Black Series. The Black Series serves as Mercedes-Benz exclusive and expensive line of AMG performance vehicles, and around 350 of these were built, and they came with a V12 twin turbocharged 600 plus horsepower engine that came with a $300,000 price tag. And you know, that's pretty crazy for 2009. But you know, there were other vehicles out there, you know, from like Bugatti, Ferrari, Lamborghini. They were also reaching these price points, but you know, this is also still pretty crazy. And about half of these were ported to the US, and in a lot of cases were actually claimed before arrival. And with all that information, let's get into the video. All right, driving around in the SL65 AMG Black Series. I want to go ahead and just showcase this vehicle and just kind of cruise around for a little bit before I start to go crazy with it. Now, currently, this vehicle starts at a 800 rating. So it's in Class A. And it has starting horsepower 661, but we're gonna check that out, and we're gonna see how much horsepower we can get out of the SL65. But yeah, let's go on a cruise for a second. Let's drive around. Actually, let's go to the bridge and see how fast she can go. All right, so now we are heading towards the bridge, right? No, we're not. We gotta turn around, actually. Now, this car here does have a 5-speed, and when I was playing around with it a little bit earlier and doing like some races and whatnot, it was primarily you want to stay in 3rd or 4th gear when you're hitting corners and whatnot. We got 190, 192, then we hit into 5th gear. So 200 miles off the rip. So let's go ahead and let's see what this rear wheel drive 661 horsepower car will do in a race. All right, stock 800 SL65, let's go. And launch control definitely helps out a lot. But we also played online a little bit earlier today as well with the SL65, and we actually didn't do too bad. Now we have to realize that our car wasn't tuned at all. So every other car that had a 800 rating. Oh my God, I'm crashing all over the place. Every other car that had an 800 rating pretty much had their car tuned, and you know, their launch is a lot better, and they're probably running have their all-wheel drive train. But we did pretty solid. I mean, out of 12 races, we did place 5th, which wasn't, I don't even think that's bad at all for like a pretty stock car versus some tuned up cars and whatnot. But initially, coming around corners, it might not be the best with this setup. So, you know, once we get it tuned out and upgraded, hopefully it looks a lot, hopefully it responds around corners a lot better. I think acceleration is also questionable, especially when you get to that, I think to the 4th gear. But it doesn't do too bad for, like, you know, for 800. It's not something I personally wouldn't run this car because it comes at 800. So I don't know, 800 stock on this car. I'm not sure I would I wouldn't race this car or use this car in a race, especially against other people who do have theirs tuned up to 800. But you know, they do have engine swaps for this car that do lower the car rating, so you can definitely get like a different engine. I think there's a V8, and you can tune it with that and see how that actually works out, and it does lower the car rating. So you can, you know, tune a little bit, get what you need to get out of it. You know, maybe get all-wheel drive or some better launch. But now I want to get into an S2 class and see what the SL65 can really do. Alright, so now we have a 1000 plus horsepower SL65, 925 car rating, and we still got a rear-wheel drive because I think this thing is I love it for drifting. Low-key, definitely a lot more fun when you have it upgraded. Love that drift. Love it 100%. I just love when I'm able to get perfect drifts going in a game. I love this car for drifting. It's really fun to drift in with the rear-wheel drive, upgraded. A little too much. Drifting is so fun when I actually drift pretty well. When I suck at drifting, that's when I don't like it. I like to get like perfect moments where I'm coming around a corner, and so we know this thing can drift and it can race pretty good. I want to see it in an off-road situation, because y'all know we always got to do an off-road race with these cars, especially with cars that are not even meant for off-roading. But I definitely got to see how the SL65 AMG handles off-roading. So let's get this thing converted into a I think we should do rally this time. We should do rally. I think we always do off-roading. We always do cross-country. So let's do a rally race here. All right, we got our off-road conversion here. So yeah. Let's just see how, I want to see how the XL65 is just rolling off, straight off road, and it's doing really well so far. But we're gonna go ahead and get into a race. All right, guys. So we have to redeem ourselves for this race, particularly when the Barbie edition version of the Chevrolet Corvette came out. We tried it on this track and we absolutely bombed, because I don't think it was really made to do off-roading, but we're gonna redeem ourselves here though. Might not completely be made for off-roading. We're gonna get this guy. Woo. Oh! I forgot we do have an off-road conversion of this, so we can really do off-roading with this. I just want to see how if we can get some bumps and see how it responds to the ground and whatnot. Okay. Oh. Bro, Forza is like so annoying, because you having the time of your life, you driving, you moving fast off the road, and then boom, a rock or a tree appears. All right, I thought we should actually come to the rally outpost and see and actually do a race here. That's one way to do it. Braking a little bit better, but you don't want to just completely slam on the brakes, because then the car would just it'll just lock up. Gotta be a little bit delicate on the brakes, but it's doing a little bit better. Probably still would not completely decide to drive this off-road in an off-road race when I have other options, but it's still fun to get it a little dirty. Do something different other than, you know, doing asphalt. I don't know. I like to race cars that are obviously not meant for the dirt, or meant, you know, for, you know, in the case of an off-road vehicle, not really meant for the asphalt. I don't know. I love racing cars like this because it kind of takes them out of the elements, or out of their like natural element of, like, you know, in the case of the SL65. Being more of a road-based car. But that concludes our video today for the SL65 AMG Black Series. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.